Okay. My question is for Dr. Leyden-Rochelle and you, Dr. Cunningham. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've learned from the slides and also from a bit of my knowledge is that a successful VBAC has less morbidity than a elective or a repeat cesarean section. Is that correct, overall?
It actually varied.
Well, from what my reading, I read that an elective a successful VBAC has less morbidity than a repeat cesarean section, which has less morbidity than a failed VBAC. And I think that I've kind
Correct.
of...
I mean, a successful VBAC is always going to have the lowest morbidity.
Right. So,
almost always.
So my point is a question of kind of ethics and math. If we all agree that the success rate of a VBAC trial is about 70%, 60 to 80%, and if we have a community that doesn't allow VBACs, aren't the hospitals in the community then subjecting 70% of women to something that carries more morbidity than it should? And is that ethical, and is that a violation of our oath, Dr. Cunningham, of first do no harm?
I think that's the point of the conference. I think it's, it's well stated that...
Okay.
I know you're tired of me saying this, but there are some things that we can't change from, by giving the evidence base. Those changes will have to come from those external factors that are going to be covered in greater detail. But saying those external factors is like saying, well, women have hormones, It's kind of hard to quantify.
No, but my whole point was to make sure that the ethical part that somebody mentioned in the previous discussion comes clearly out of our statement that comes from your panel.
Yes, in response to those comments, I'd like to point out we do have a full-time ethicist on our panel. So we are considering ethical aspects of everything that is reasonable. Yes, sir, you were.